to pass. There's going to be a test following this up. I'm going to go over the test with you. We'll go over the test, go over the answers. I want you guys all to pass. No one in here should fail. You guys will get a certificate in the coming weeks. Afterward, it'll come certified mail, and you will get it, and you guys can put it up on your wall or just have it. It's nice. So it's cardstock. It's a good deal certificate. But then you'll at least be certified in sunless tanning. I do want to cover the new products that we have coming, which is our WellFit solutions for the booth. I just put that little dropper of the hydrate on each one of your hands. Can you guys feel the difference? Yeah. So we have that. That is actually coming for your booth. And then we also have Lift coming as well for your booth. And then we have a new array of retail for wellness as well. So we'll get into that as well. So company overview, our mission is we unleash healthy, glowing skin through innovative products and spray tan systems. We make things that spray really well. That's what we do. And I believe it was at our customer service, sales, marketing meeting several years ago was the first time we had it up on the drawing board. We are known for our booths and what we make, and that was when it first came up. Well, what else can this booth spray? So what else? Wellness, the industry is just growing rapidly in wellness. Does anybody know how many households are in America that that spray tans? How many households in America spray tan? What percentage? What percentage of America's households spray tan? Take a guess.
10?
10? 15?
20.
20? How about you?
45.
45?
60.
60?
50.
50? Okay, so the answer is actually 4. 4% of America's households spray tan. However, they know to go to their local $5 tan to spray tan. They know that. They know where to go. They know to come to all of you, the professionals, right? Now, do you know how many America's households use clinical or non-clinical cosmetics to look or feel younger? Take a guess.
Much higher, like 60, 70?
60, 70?
I'm going to say like 40.
40? 50?
45.
45? 85? 40. All right, so it is actually 76 exactly, so almost 80%. That is a lot. That is a huge bucket, much bigger bucket. Who all here has a Versa Spa Pro at their salon? Everybody in here?
Yeah, you do.
You do? Is there any Mystic people in this room or Norvell? No? You guys are all Versa Spa Pro? Awesome. So you guys are going to stop referring to, once this transition happens, you're going to stop referring to your booth as a spray tan booth. We're just going to get that vocabulary out. It is not going to be a spray tan booth anymore. It is going to be a wellness booth that spray tans. So you'll have your customers, your UV tanners, your red light enthusiasts, the ones that come in for the sauna. They will all be in here for what they love to do, for their spa day. And if they don't spray tan, and as soon as you say spray tan booth, our new solution as soon as you see spray tan, if they don't spray tan, they will not, you're just going to close off their decision right there. But if you say, hey, would you like to try our new wellness booth? You're going to turn some heads, and it's going to open up the conversation for, what is that? Ooh, what's that? And then they'll come up, oh, I don't spray tan. Oh, no, this is not a spray tan. This is something separate. This is full body skincare in 2 minutes. There is no other modality in the industry that I have seen that does full body skincare in 2 minutes. So, kind of cool. So we want to inspire people for their uniqueness and to feel confident in their own skin. This is what we do, you guys. We make people feel good, right? I mean, that's what we get to come to work every day and make people feel good. That's why I love my job. The confidence that it brings, there's nothing more that I love than, first of all, training. Being in a room with all of you, just getting to know our partners and hearing the trouble, any kind of troubleshooting or, what else we can do to offer our customers, right? Also, I love spraying on the showroom floor. There's absolutely nothing I love more than when we get somebody coming out of a tent, covering themselves up, because this is what we have. We have a bag of one-size-fits-all bikinis, And then we have a tent for people to change in. We give them the bikini. They go in the tent. They change. And then we spray them handheld in the corner just to attract people to our booths. And they come out like this, covering themselves. And then we give them a spray tan, and they look at the tan lines. And next thing you know, we have literally 20 girls in bikinis walking around our booth shopping. Like, look at me now. The confidence that it brings, it's just amazing. So, and you guys are all a part of that. You get to be a part of that and make people's day every day that come in. So, some company facts. All of our products are manufactured in Macedonia, Ohio. So we're from Ohio. We are a true manufacturer. There are products that we buy, ingredients. The biggest one is our DHA. It is in all Sunless products. It is the #1 active ingredient in all Sunless products. We are the largest purchaser for DHA worldwide for Sunless tanning products. We, that's what we do. We are the leader for Sunless tanning globally. We get our DHA, our dihydroxyacetone, from Germany or France. We do not buy it from China. It did not, when we tried, it didn't hold up in our testing. It wasn't good enough. So we want to make sure that you guys get the #1 purest level of DHA, the purest quality of DHA. So we do everything at our headquarters from we bring, items to the drawing board, and we get our feedback from you. So if you guys have an idea, if you have something that's requested, either in Sunless or Wellness, something to be sprayed in the booth, please let us know. Just send the feedback on over, because that's where it starts. It starts with you. And then we all get together and we throw things up on the drawing board, and then we have a chemist. We have a lady in the lab, and she will formulate. And then we have R&D, and we have the fill lines, and we have all of our solution made in like these big vats, and they're all named after fancy cars like Porsche and Lamborghini. And then everything is filled. They go through these long tubes, and it's kind of like Mr. Rogers how it's made, kind of cool. And then everything is filled and then palleted up and shipped to our DC to be stored in a temperature controlled environment and then shipped out to you. Same with the booths. We build all the booths, engineer the booths, all in-house, and send them out to you as well, only purchasing some of the parts from outside. So a little bit of the evolution of the booth. Versus Spa started in 1997 with the prototype. One of the members on our team, Miss Patty Jones, her cousin, is actually the one responsible for that. It started off as Magic Tan and then quickly turning to the Versus Spa Classic. Versus Spa Pro was invented in 2013. The Versus Spa Classic was not heated. You could buy later on like an upgrade to heat that booth, but the Versus Spa Pro came out. It is a heated experience. Another big difference is there's a height sensor in that booth. It is the booth, our #1 booth in the industry. It is the most trusted booth that we have, is the Versus Spa Pro. And now it is becoming the wellness booth. Okay, these are the brands of our company, both Mystic Tan, Norvell, Versus Spa, and WellFit. Are you guys all familiar with the brands? Yes? Have you ever heard that, and we'll get to this in a little bit, but have you ever heard customers come in and say, I don't want to look like Ross from Friends? You guys get that?
I've never even seen it.
So that was, oh my gosh, you need to pull that up. You need to, just look at the clip. Yes. So that is actually an old Mystic booth that we had. One of our old installers, our old head installer, Jimmy Toasty, he's absolutely a phenomenal guy. He was on the set of the episode, like the set, running the booth. So nobody talks about how amazing Monica looked, but everybody only talks about Ross. I will tell you that year they went from only selling a couple booths a year to like 150. So it really was one of the things to bring, awareness to spray tanning and what it can do. So sometimes, even the bad publicity is good publicity, right? But it's also been on other, TV, other TV things. I think it was True Bloods or Blue Bloods or something like that. There was an episode there. It's just throughout the year, they were the sponsor for the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. I know it's been talked about through other A-list celebrities. So this is just something that's been been going. So we just kind of talked about it. What is the number one question you guys are asked about a spray tan when there's concerns? Am I going to look like Ross? Am I going to look orange? Am I going to look like the president? Right? So do you guys know what decides your color? Yes, ma'am. It is the skin's pH. How about streaks and splotches? Does anybody hear about that? Yes, absolutely. Not exfoliating. We're going to go down, the journey on what it will do. But yes, that's what we hear, the trials and the fears. Am I going to turn orange? Am I going to be streaky? I'm worried I've gotten streaks before, this and that. So the biggest difference between, because there's two different methods that you can do, well, really three. It is retail products, handheld, and then booth. And they are all very, very different. They all draw a different, I would say retail kind of goes into both, but handheld and booth sprays are completely different customers. So with a booth, it is up to the person standing in the booth on how good their tan is going to come out. When they ask you, am I going to turn orange? You guys are all professionals. Everybody in this room is going to be trained and can properly answer that for them and show them and tell them why, they won't turn orange, what they can do to prevent themselves from turning orange. And what it will look like. I highly encourage, if you guys aren't spraying now, to start. You will sell more spray tans. You will sell more sessions. In turn, you will sell more retail. I know everybody here gets commissions, right? So you guys will sell. You'll sell more. I am a big, 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 big believer that you will. You can't. How can you sell something that you haven't tried? You know what I mean?
Even if you do like the lightest shade, like the glow,
even
to get
the experience, leave it on just for 4 hours. You'll get a little color, but nothing too dark. Yeah.
Even if you do have, like, if you're a regular bed tanner, if you do a spray tan, I always tell people it gives you a really airbrush finish. Like, it evens out your skin tones. I have some, I just have some spots, like, I have a really uneven skin tone even naturally with the tan, and it really just makes everything just flare out.
Who in here has never been spray tanned? One? Have you been spray tanned?
Just a couple of times, a long time ago.
Okay. Have you? Yeah. Yeah, one. Yes, is there a reason why you just never have, or?
There's no specific reason.
Just not yet. Not yet. There's always, there's always a couple of people, and there's either a reason or not a reason, or I don't know. I encourage you to try it. Yes, I encourage you to try it. Steph and I were talking back in the 90s when we first started spraying. Oh my goodness gracious. I look at pictures now and it's like, oh, you poor girl. We thought we looked so good. And we did not. We were orange. The industry has come so far. It is all backed in science. It is all backed in science. So.
I also wonder how long it lasts. I think that's what deterred me too.
Yes.
How long it lasts.
Yes, 5 to 7 days of good, solid color. There are products that you can use to extend that. Mm-hmm. But 5 to 7 days. It just depends on the person individually and how you take care of your spray. We always say in Norvell, or in Sunless, you get 5 days of sexy. Mm-hmm. Right? All right, so key ingredients, we kind of already started to talk about this, is DHA, dihydroxyacetone. Has anybody here heard of a spray tanning solution that is organic? Or Sunless products that are organic? If you do, be leery, because there is no product that can have DHA in it and be organic because of the way that it's derived. DHA was discovered in a children's hospital. It is pulled from sugarcane. And at night, they were feeding it to children to help them take their medicine. And then those little kids drooled. And all of a sudden, there was brown. So that is how it was discovered that it browns the skin. Excuse me. Yes. So the DHA is from raspberry. It is from cane sugar, and it is from beets. So that's where DHA is pulled. DHA will start to see color development. Please ignore that sign in 4 to 6 hours, not 2 to 3. 4 to 6 hours, that's when you will see, when you'll start having a sunless color. You do not want to rinse off before that 4 hour. Before that?
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
Your microphone is gonna die any second.
Oh no.
So